started about a year ago. Me and my friends were all about to graduate, and one of our friends, Austin, said he didn't want to walk at graduation, and we wanted him to be there with us, so that's when I made the mistake. I said in our group chat, "Austin, if you don't come, I'll eat a Wiimote." Now, to be honest, Austin was my first friend there at Spring Hill, really. He complimented my Portal shirt, the one I'm wearing now, still fits, and he started hanging out, riding the bus and stuff. He was there all 4 years with us. We just wanted him to be at the end of it all, you know. So after I sent that, Dawson, one of our other friends, was the first to point out my mistake. Austin was a bit of an eccentric type. Of course, he would love to see someone eat a Wiimote. What I should have said I'd eat the Wiimote if he didn't come. That did not occur to me in that moment. And my personal belief that if you make a mistake, you can't just delete it and pretend it never happened. If you screw up, you've got to live with that. And it's been almost a year now, but I've waited long enough. So it's not like I just sat around for that year. I was thinking about ways that I could do this, and I came up with a bit of a list. First on here we have deep throat. Disassemble into small pieces. This seemed like a pretty good option, but it's got those little triangle screws and I don't know how to undo them. Here's a picture with the 4 of us at graduation. I wish I could show one with all 5 of us, but to the best of my knowledge, there isn't one. I find it kind of funny how the best memories are usually the ones we made no effort to preserve. As you can see, the white Wiimote is a lot smaller than the black one, so that's why I chose to go with that one, because I figured it'd be easier to eat. For the longest time, I was trying to think of a good way to fake it, but I'm nothing if not a man of my word. I suppose friends have a tendency to grow apart as we get older. Everything's changing so fast now. Some of my friends are having kids already, and I still feel like a small child, so out of place. I know things are never going to be quite the same, at least not like they were. We've hung out a few times in the past year, but it's not like it was hanging out every day at the lunch table playing Smash or card games. I'd like to say that I still think about them every day, but I don't. Alright, so I couldn't find a triangular screwdriver, but with some creative ingenuity and a few tools, I was able to take it apart, and now we've got some of the main pieces here, and I think we're ready to begin consumption. Alright, so first off, from the Wiimote, we have the classic 1 and 2 buttons. Many people don't realize that inside the Wiimote they're actually extended like this. And then of course we have the interior 3 and 4 buttons, which even less people know about. And I think these are small pieces and fairly good to start with, so we're gonna of course the screws are very delicious in their own right. We have the magnetic ball that comes inside the Wiimote. The right and left bumper from the Wiimote with the little plastic pieces on the inside, you know. They're a bit chewy. These pieces add a bit of a crunch. Cat wants to get a snack too, huh?
I think the cord I can kind of spaghetti it, you know, just like.
I'd like to say that by fulfilling my last real obligation to my friends, I've freed myself to move towards the future, but I think what I've really done is found a way to keep in touch with my past. So I finally did it. I ate the Wiimote after almost a year of putting it off. I know a lot of people are still going to think that I faked it somehow, but as long as I know I did it, that's what's important to me. Fulfilled my final promise. And I think now it's kind of fitting to look back at my senior yearbook and remember at the ending when it all began.